Unlike movie productions, stage plays are more relatable and involves the people in the reality of happenings with every bit of tangible and intangible cultural heritage, which were ubiquitous and an integral part of every traditional community. The theatric plays or stage plays were very participatory, so much that families could gather in a theater and watch it unfold right before their eyes, as another facet saw stories being told on moonlight nights to small participating audiences. Moralistic stories meant to teach the mores and norms of the communities in which they are told. The storyteller is not just a narrator, but also an actor. The history of stage plays dates as far back as 5,000 years in the 16th century in Greece, when the first play was staged on the Athens and was based on the protagonist of the Persians. Theater or stage plays takes the form of dance, an orchestra, comedy, or sometimes depicting the real situations in a community or a real-life experience.
Jacob chapter 9 verse 13. What's it? Unit 12. Oh, Unit 12. Santo.
An indigenous form of an itinerant theater which dates back to the early 1900s. In Ghana, it was a big deal in the past when the likes of account drama, key soap concert party, cantata and the likes were programs people looked forward to, especially on weekends, to unwind from all the stress accrued from the week, as they also appreciate the art in its entire sense. One could reflect back to the days when Talking Point on GTV was a must because account drama was next and couldn't be missed for anything else. Names like Santo, Judas, Edina Matachi comes to mind when plays are mentioned. The plays staged then were platforms that addressed societal issues, emphasized the significance of values such as respect, kindness, truthfulness, forgiveness, amongst others. The follies and societal vices were corrected through the stage plays as a tool to cause change. Roots in Ghana go back to colonial times when the colonial administrators employed drama as a propaganda tool. Though there were not a lot of such productions, the few which were done communicated well enough and instilled some sort of discipline and cultural relevance in the ordinary Ghanaian. In the rural areas where access to these productions were difficult, provisions were made. However, the increasing demand and thirst for contemporary stage plays, the element of cultural relevance and the pride to uphold in high esteem the cultural heritage appears to have lost its stake in the society owing to the westernized cravings in relation to art. A lot more of Western ideas seem to have set in, hence, more of the scripting for stage plays are done in such a way that project and westernized culture, ideas and way of doing things which is their truth.
We got them things, we shut them down. We got them things, they look around.
While the new generation continue to thirst for an alien lifestyle, the campaign for Made in Ghana also continues to receive a myopic attention. Veteran actor Oscar Provençal, known by all and sundry as Inspector Bediako, explained why the drift.
There needs to be a new direction and a move towards not just producing Western valued material, but we need to also to ensure that our cultural values, and not all our culture is 100% perfect, but the narrative has to be borne by us, the storytellers, and so we need to find a way to encourage them.
He added the challenges they encountered as they sacrificed to preserve the integrity of the theatric plays.
Unfortunately, we've had a hitch since the coups that took place. Don't forget, we had a time that everybody had to sleep at 6 o'clock. And of course, those years affected theater and disrupted a lot of life, especially for the creative arts industry. Since then, it's been difficult to pick up.
Did the transition get truncated so much so that no inheritance or whatsoever of cultural lineage was passed down to the new generation? Not exactly. There appears to be some who are holding the fort with so much tenacity to resuscitate the seeming extinction of theatre plays in the country. Lateef Abubakar, CEO of
Globe Production,
is a playwright. He explained that a more improvised means to inculcate the core values of our culture is being done, but the interest by the audience appears to be geared towards the foreign trends.
Unfortunately, the issues about our culture and stuff was not so much attractive enough for our people. So we needed to find a very nice way that actually that follows the trend of what people like to whip their interest.
Nonetheless, he admitted that the country may stand to lose its cultural values greatly should playwrights fail to feature more of cultural values creatively in their plays.
We are losing it, but we've not lost it totally, because some of us still believe that there are so many ways we could actually achieve something similar. You know, we could actually fuse in our culture settings and issues of our culture. Uncle Ebo White did a play like the last quarter play he did. It has some kind of culture setting in it.
And now the thought, can we give away our identity in the new trends of theatre art in Ghana? Joshua Nana Kwame, GH1 News.